That,
Oh,
that
so
line
weird.
is exactly right, and it's tough.
Book of rhymes.
So that's so so I've had different goals, even though they're different now. But yes, I've gotten to achieve, going on public speaking, talking about the Bible, learning about what's in the Bible, as far as owning properties and businesses and doing all of that. That's been fantastic. Okay, but I've moved on from that, and marriage, kids, and spending time with them, secular job. And that's,
Like I said, that secular job.
I mean, I prefer to be my own boss, but it's just, I have to work, and it's
I
just,
know it's cracked up to be, man.
I know it takes a lot. We've
Yeah,
had a brick and mortar business, and
Right.
the blood that you put into it,
Right.
working weekends, look, man.
So
So
many things
it's
you'll
just,
never get back.
bro,
So many
it's,
things you'll never-
so to answer the original question, yes, I've had many different goals. In my 20s, it was like, okay, buy a house. Yeah, I got to buy a house and this and that, and I have been able to achieve a lot of goals, but I still have more and more goals, and those goals, I look back at them and I'm like, man, I shouldn't have even had those goals.
Right.
My mind was not right.
And
So that was a good question. Good question.
I wanted to ask a quick question that Zerpi asked a while ago, but we were kind of not in that area. But his question was, what was your favorite graded card or comic?
Oh wow. Okay. My favorite that I own.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's probably the Hulk 181. Yeah, it's probably that one. That's great. It's still being graded. So it's still being graded. But I sent that one in to get graded. And my favorite card. Oh man. My favorite card is, if I had to just pick one and not worrying about money.
Right.
I like the
Mickey Mantle autograph card. The Mickey Mantle.
You have one? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's PSA DNA graded, all that.
Beautiful.
That's probably my favorite card.
I like the Clemente.
The Roberto Clemente rookie card is also a very, very nice one.
Yeah. Which gets into the next question, which is an important question. What is your most valuable collectible that you own at the moment?
Oh my God, I don't even know. But okay, the most valuable, maybe the Albert Pujols SP short print rookie card. That thing is like crazy.
Really? Wait, so that's more than a mantle?
Yeah, it's like 17 grand, bro. It's a lot of money.
Why? Wait, I don't understand.
You have the numbered one, right?
Yeah, I have the numbered one.
It's ridiculous price. Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's it's either that or the Michael Jordan rookie card.
Right.
That is worth the most in the collection.
That's why I was like, how is you naming that over the Jordan? But I had no idea, man.
Pujols is my biggest mistake I made, man. Selling off my Pujols cards was the biggest mistake I ever made. I wish I would have held every one of them. I had so many.
So wait, Eddie, you were supposed to wait till like he retired, or
you know what? I'll tell you like this. I bought a Chrome rookie card and a two Chrome rookie cards, one graded 9 and one raw for $60.
What?
A month later, they blew up. They're thousands of dollars now. It's just a card that blew up out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I
man.
had no idea he even was that loved. Like, you would
Yeah.
think he's too new of a player to command that type of money.
No, he does.
Dang.
And they're rare. You can't even find too many of them on the market anymore.
That's what it is. So what, it's like people are just holding them?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like
Yeah,
there's
I mean,
those
those,
accounts from
those
Refractor.
Right.
Like there was only like there's very few refractors back then. It's worth so much money. It's so crazy.
So,
But
Jose, how did you get
the card
yours?
he has is probably one of the most expensive one.
How did you get yours? Was it a pack pull or?
no, I bought mine from the shop. I bought mine from the shop. As a matter of fact, I
Already
also have a Wayne Gretzky rookie, but I sent it in to get graded, and they deemed it as not authentic. They couldn't authenticate it. So
I would try again, bro.
Yeah, so I'm not going to even put that on the list, but that, I mean, that's the ugly side of physical collectibles, man. You know, you don't. I don't know.
You gotta understand these grading companies are scared. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
because they put their name on it, man, and it comes back as being fake. Forget it. That's it. Their credibility is down the drain. I understand. I understand.
Oh man, that's interesting, man, and especially a card like that, which is so highly reprinted. It's kind of nerve-wracking, I guess, on their end. But then from your perspective, it's like, well, how many people were doing reprints in the 80s when I got this card? You know, that's the part
SGC won't grade star Michael Jordan
star cards.
No, they won't grade.
Why? Because they're like so reprinted. Like, word.
Wow.
So that Gretzky rookie card is a star card, though, right?
No,
it's not. It's not.
So
Oh, it's not?
you have Topps or Opensea?
No, it's a Topps, not the OPG.
Okay.
Yo,
Wow.
West Side, was in the chat. It's been a minute since I seen you in the chat.
Yeah, man, I ran into Westside Jody and man, I think we were in Veveverse chat together. Like, what up, Jody?
How funny.
Word up.
Yo,
I know
on
we
the
gotta
West
wrap
Coast.
it up soon, bro. I know we gotta wrap it up soon. I just wanted to get into this VV stuff a little bit.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to get your ideas on, like, because I know you dive in a lot on this stuff. You're like totally hyped. What do you see? Let me ask a specific question. Like, what do you see the first iteration of Veveverse being? And then when you think about when it's like blown out, years out from now, what do you think would be going on and stuff like that?
I think the very first version of the Veveverse is going to be something that is like you log in. It's a virtual lobby. You'll be able to have your little virtual area with a home or something like that, and then you'll have your menu in there. Like, you'll be able to display your stuff and then access a menu. In the menu, you'll be able to go and go to vevedrops or go to different chat rooms, or much like the feed that they have now, but it'll probably be on steroids, where it'll be a feed of, because right now you can post pictures in the feed, so you may be able to go into another virtual lobby where it's just people posting their stuff in AR of whatever. It could be just the Disney feed or the Marvel feed, the DC feed, and you just go in and you're just checking out everybody, posting their stuff in an AR type of environment. I think that will be like the first kind of deal. You may have little hubs where you can travel to, and like Marvel may have their own little hub type of thing, but maybe, I'm not sure if that's going to be straight from rip. I think in the very beginning, that's what I think is going to be. You're going to have your little virtual spot. You may be able to buy that little land. Bang, that you have your little virtual lobby.
Well, they definitely said, we're starting off with land first. So
okay,
that's the actual starting point, which makes the most sense,
So then then definitely we're going to be able to, on that land, and have your little virtual spot where you can display your stuff. And then if you and I are friends on the Veveverse, you can come through and check out the the vault. The maybe the vault will be in my house, or whatever.
Right.
I think that's what I'm envisioning. And then as the time goes on, I see the huge cities, Marvel City, Disney City, all these licensed brands, their cities where you can go and access different things. There may be some video games. There may be the PlayStation city. You go in there and you can do a bunch of stuff. And I think there's going to be different applications for the different NFTs. And I think there's going to be a whole social aspect of it. Again, I think that's the number one thing, this whole social thing, the feed, a version of it in the Veveverse, I think is what is going to really make this propel into the next level. And I don't know what the future is going to hold, but that's what I'm envisioning. And I'm pretty confident that this is what's going to happen. It's going to be crazy, man. That's what I think.
One piece of information that I've heard in some circles that I float around, I know a couple of people who are actually currently building infrastructures inside of different metaverses that might potentially blow up. And what they're talking about is the same, is like, we're in this quote unquote pandemic and we tried homeschooling and all this stuff and it got mixed reviews, mainly negative. And now we're sitting here forcing the kids to go to school. Now they're all around each other, non-vaccinated, and bringing home whatever we were trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's like a crazy cycle and it almost doesn't make sense. It's like you're almost spinning us into this situation. So a lot of people theorize that they are doing this on purpose to kind of get us used to being indoors and staying indoors and participating in this metaverse. And these guys were saying how this is why these stores that were brick and mortar stores, staples of, our communities for years, Sears and all these places. I forgot who these internet guys are, but there's like, these famous YouTuber guys that are known for taking a brick and mortar business and porting it over to an online profitable business. So they were talking about how a lot of these companies, before we even knew about metaverses and all of that, a lot of these companies were told about it and they were basically bought off. And this is why they had no problem folding the brick and mortar stores, is because they're going to go dormant for like 4 years. And then you'll see like Lane Bryant and all those stores you used to know, JCPenney, you're going to see them pop up on the metaverse. And on top of that, they're saying that like, even when it comes to stores that are still open, they're going to incentivize you going in a metaverse so much that you're almost going to be deterred from going in the store. So an example is you go into the Gap in the metaverse, and as soon as you walk in, it'll tell you like, being that you're a new customer, for the next 10 minutes, you can buy as many t-shirts as you want for $1. You know how Gap will have like crazy sales. They'll do that. And then it'll tell you like, if you leave this store, it's no guarantee that when you come back in, the same thing will be available. So there's all types of different things they can do where if me and you walk in the same portal store at the same time, we might see two totally different inventories.
Wow.
Yeah,
like it's going to have so much exclusivity to it that it almost incentivizes you to do it.
And so when the internet first came out, I remember saying, they were saying that one day you'll be able to do clothing shopping from your internet, from your computer. And I remember I was like, these people crazy. They smoking. They bugging. What are they talking about buying clothes? You crazy? How you gonna buy sneakers and shirts? Bro, I am not making that mistake here, because this is gonna be that much more, immersive, and you'll be able to, legit, try stuff on. Yeah. Bro,
the metaverse is making me think that COVID is man-made.
There you go. I just plant the seeds, Eddie. I just plant the seeds.
I've been thinking that for the last week. Hardcore.
Look at what happened already. Amazon was every year after year And then you look at what's been going on since COVID. Oh my Lord, online shopping as a whole. I wrote a blog post about it, and this was like 6 months ago. Holy moly. I did the research that the numbers are staggering. I haven't looked at it since then. I know they didn't go down.
Trillions. You got to be in the trillions right now.
Gotta be. Yep.
It was crazy. What I researched, the numbers that they went up by, they were projected to get those numbers in like 10 years, something crazy.
Right.
You know, I don't remember the numbers. Don't quote me.
That was at the normal pace that we were doing things. Right.
And it was like, boom. But COVID came, and it just put that whole industry, online industry, on fast forward. Whew.
Yeah. And that's what they're, doing behind the scenes, with all these other things, Christopher said,
do you know the box industry after COVID, because of all the e-commerce? Do you know what the box industry did?
Oh my God, bro.
I couldn't find envelopes for a very long time.
Yeah.
It's really serious, bro. Really, really serious.
When people was hoarding toilet paper, I was looking for tape, and I was struggling to find tape sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
Regular packing stuff. I'm like, what the hell?
The packing stuff was gone.
Yeah. I didn't realize so many people, were digging into that attic, seeing what's popping.
Right.
Like, yo,
that's what happened.
Right. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
We're at 11:40.
Yeah. We still have so much to talk about, but maybe we should do a part 2.
Yeah.